heroin addict for 18 years up until I was about 14, 15 years old. My household at first was my father, my siblings. My childhood wasn't a very good childhood. I grew up around a lot of drugs in my household, in the area I lived in. My mother moved us to Pennsylvania to try to seek a better life. I experienced domestic violence. My father was physically abusive to me. So that led to me acting out at a young age, and it just led to me making a whole bunch of bad decisions.
They said it wasn't a gateway drug. My homie was taking subs and he ain't wake up the whole while. These billionaires, they kicked up, paying off Congress, so we take the drugs. Murderers who will never face the judge. And we dancing to a song about a face go numb. But I seen homies turn gray, noses draining blood. I could've been gone, our 30s faded in that tub. That's Prince, Michael and Whitney, that's Amy Ledger and Pepsi, that's Yams, that's DJ AM. Goddamn, I'm making the kill it. Now it's getting detection, cause Sarah, Katie, and Philly. But this shit's been going on from Seattle out to South Philly. It just moved about the city. It's spread out to the burbs. Now it's everybody's problem. Got a nation on the verge. Take activists off the market, jack the price up on the serve. But Purdue Palmer's about to move that work.
Peter was a doctor, had the blood from Big Pharma. He said that he would heal me, but he only gave me problems. My drug dealer was a doctor, had the blood from Big Pharma. I think he tried to kill me. He tried to kill me for $1.
It was hard, being a 17-year-old kid in state prison for years. When I was younger, before I went to prison, I'd smoke weed every now and then, but that was really about it. It was more like a social thing. Came home from prison when I was about 22 years old. Came home, was doing good, not getting in no trouble, not using drugs. My mother was killed in a car accident, January 2nd, 2004, and that turned my world upside down. I had to go identify her body in the coroner's office. Seeing my mother on that coroner slab did something to me that I still, recover from to this day. I couldn't sleep, so a family friend recommended that I take something to calm my nerves. I took it, put me to sleep good. From that, I ended up graduating into Percocets. Taking Percocets to help me sleep, help me calm my nerves. Now I'm full blown into the streets selling drugs. I justified saying I wasn't an addict, even though I was addicted to Percocets because I had a lot of money at the time. I had fancy cars, fancy jewelry, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, but I'm getting high. So I stopped taking the Percocets one day, withdrawal starts kicking in. 2 days later, I'm sniffing a bag of dope. Worst decision I ever made in my life.
And these niggas, they keep on talking to me, like screaming open the bottle. I wanna be in peace, my hand is gripping that bottle. I'm running out of speed, try to close my eyes, but I just keep on sweating through these sheets. All these sheets, more harassment, they won't let me walk. I want a force prescription, cause doctor, I need some more of it. When morphine and heroin is more of your budget, I said I never use a needle, but sure. I'm caught up, I'm on one, I'm nauseous, no options, exhausted. This is not what I started. Walking carcass, I lost everything I wanted. My blinds drawn, too gone to leave this apartment.
My drug dealer was a doctor, had the blood from Big Pharma. He said that he would heal me, but he only gave me problems. My drug dealer was a doctor, had the blood from Big Pharma. I think he tried to kill me, tried to kill me for $1.
Became a slave to heroin for a few months, ended up getting locked up for selling drugs. People were bringing me drugs, I'm using drugs while I'm in prison throughout the years. Ended up going home on parole, doing good for a little while. But my second day home, I go and pick up a package to start selling some drugs. Thought I was just gonna make some money real quick. End up not going as planned. I end up going to prison once again. But before I go to prison, I'm sniffing all the time. Then I start shooting. Put a needle in my vein for something I said I'd never do. I had a aunt who died from AIDS from from shooting drugs, and I'm doing the same thing. I maxed my sentence out, so I'm not on probation, parole, or anything. First time I'm unsupervised since I was probably about 11 years old. Doing good for a little while, then I had a relapse, using drugs on and off. I ended up going back to jail for an old case that pops up. In the course of jail, I'm focused. I'm saying I'm not going to jail. I'm married now, I have children. I'm doing really good. Come home, April 24th of 2016. I have a bad weekend. I decide to go to Philadelphia, get me a couple bags of dope. I bring them back, sniff them. First one I sniff puts me out, overdosed. I was unresponsive for about 8 minutes. No heartbeat, no pulse, no nothing. My heart stopped beating for so long that my veins, they couldn't find the veins to give me the drugs to counteract the opiates that I ingested. I ended up waking up in the hospital with a tube, with an IV in my neck. They used to save my life. Going to rehab now. I come home, have a relapse again.
Re-up, that certificate signed with prenup. Ain't no coming back when this person said I've been sick of being Adderall, Xanax, bitch. Best friend, the thing is killing me. My best friend, killing me. Refilling these, they say it's 10. It's the 2 sheets of DMC, so God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Now this time I get on the Vivitrol shot. Vivitrol won't allow me to get high and blocks my cravings. I'm on that for 6 months. Decided to get off it. I wanted to do it on my own. Since then, I haven't got high. That was September 17th of last year. I'm coming up on a year. Since then, my life's been awesome.